Welcome to Death Road's tournament. This is something that's only just come out that somehow almost kind of slipped by me. But it's a roguelike car battle deck building game. It reminds me very much of the old Games Workshop Dark Future. So let's start into a game. We get to pick our starting character, or driver. When you start the game, you only have one driver. I've managed to unlock a few. You unlock more drivers by defeating other drivers in the race. I'm going to kind of explain a few things here. So if you want to skip ahead to where the actual gameplay is, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about the characters here. So each character has a different starting gadget, and they have their own driver's cards, which these you get each turn. So you can spend them only once per turn each card, but you have all three of them. They're always renewed. You then also have a skid deck as well, which is how your car goes out of control when you lose enough handling. It'll make sense once you actually start playing. So let's have a look at this one, for example. This would move the car left, and then it would gain brittle, which is 25% less condition and handling damage from bashing. Lose one brittle at the end of your turn. Let's grab this guy because I like this guy. We have a selection of cars. This is the starting car that you get when you very first start the game. Various different cars here. I've only just unlocked this car, so I've not tried this one. I'm not going to use this one right now though. And this is the last car I've got, so I'm going to use this one. So the deck is built mainly from the components. As I said, you've got the driver's cards as well, but the components of the car make up all the different cars that you get to draw each turn and get to use. So you've got the engine, tyres, rear weapon, roof weapon, hood weapon, and the car chassis gives us these cards down here. The engine gives us these cars, the tyres give us these cards. The rear weapon gives us these, and the front weapon, this doesn't have a roof mounted weapon, so that's something I'm going to have to try and get to very, very quickly. This is the map. I can't zoom all the way out, but we need to get to here, ECCT. We can pick any starting route that we like. I'm seeing one that I'm already liking, which is this top one. The reason I want the top one is because an early repair, which is this, is not that useful. Ones later on are very much more useful as you start to take more damage. And we've got an option here. We can kind of take the damage or take the fixation and come down this way, which actually isn't a bad run thing. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But let's go. Here's all the other drivers have all been filled in. Zoom out a little bit. We're going to go this way. We have to take a fight because there was a skull. And we get to destroy all the enemies or escape. So what we can do is we can escape by basically getting far enough in front or far enough behind that the other vehicle is unable to keep up. That allows us to escape. We can do that to 5 vehicles. If we try to escape any more than that, we can't, and we get disqualified. So we'll use those sparingly. These are our cards from our deck. That portside volley is going to be pretty useless. Make space is kind of cool. What we're probably going to do here is we're going to move across. Thanks to one of our items, we to do our first card for free. So let's hammer the brakes. I wanted to say this game has a fantastic soundtrack. Unfortunately, because of the way that the video is going to get cut up, the soundtrack is going to get ruined, so I can't play with the soundtrack on, which is very disappointing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make space. We're just going to slam him and push him onto this rear. Because he's gone from a good road surface onto a horrible surface, he basically loses a little bit of speed. Now we have gears, which we could do here, and I'm thinking we've got 6 handling points, which is indicated down the bottom right corner and above the car. Our opponent's got 7 handling. If this handling gets reduced to 0, which it will from attacks and from me playing these cards with their values in the top left corner, we basically then draw from the skid pack equal to our gear. So currently we're in first gear. The gear determines what abilities can be used on certain cards. None of these, unfortunately, just this one here. So if we were in fifth gear, we'd get to draw a card and then we'd basically shunt forward or shunt backwards and move a space. Down here we can do change gear and damage forwards, or well, basically ram forwards or backwards. I'm going to let's see here, what do we want to do? I'm going to hit the outer blower. That reduces his handling. Doesn't really make much of an effect once he gets to his turn, because he'll just get his handling back anyway. But we get to put some status effects on him. So we've now got here a fragile, takes 50% more condition, and they are wheel locked. Can't use wheel cards. I'm just going to end it there. We draw new cards to fill in our set. Our opponent now gets their turn. And it's away we go. So best thing for us to do, we'll gear up into third gear. Ram him back, get him out of the way. He now skids out of control. Fortunately, he's skidded far too far away. What can we do about that? Oh, we can brake, I suppose. We'll come back here. We can, we'll try and ram him into this lane, because that will instantly kill him. Hit him with that. That kills him anyway. That would have also pushed him into that lane, so he would have slowed down and possibly been stuck there and crashed during the next turn. So we now get to pick an item. Oh, we get to pick from 4. And none of these are roof items, so we probably want to go for tyres. Let's take the machine guns and equip those. That'll replace the unit that we already had. So this is an event. An old fuel dispenser. We are not really interested in that. Scrap it. It's going to cost us 10, but we're going to gain 40. 72 health. So we've got a choice here. We can go for repair, or we can go grab some scrap. I'm going to grab some scrap. Oh, we've got laser block, so that's good. And an exhaust. Bad. Let's go into the garage. No rooftop weapons. We've got no... sorry, no, we have got rear weapons. Let's replace the rear weapon, because I don't particularly like the side volleys. It also gives us more chance to shoot behind us. Our front weapons are good, so away we go. Now this is a problem. So let's laser blast these. So the good thing is we're not going to take much handling damage doing this, and unfortunately we've got no real ability to move forwards. So let's change gear. Ditch. Turning point. An automatic gear. Shifted up to 4. That means we get a card. We also get to hit this forward. And then we can deliberately, I'm going to deliberately do this smart move. Ram and ram again. This is going to reduce my handling to 0 and their handling to 0. I get 4 cards because I'm in 4th gear. And that didn't work. Not quite how I wanted it to. Those two could have been the other way around, would have been very, very good. And that's put me in a very, very bad situation. So because we've skid out, obviously we lose our turn. Hopefully he's kind of blocked his buddy, so his buddy won't be able to do much. Sadly, the guy in front is just going to do too much damage, but let's laser blast. Takes care of them. SMG burst. And I've had a lot better turns than that. Things are not going my way, these battles already. So much luck of the draw, unfortunately. But that's how the game plays. So let's see. Let's equip this engine. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to do repairs. We've only got 27 health. But now I'm going to make it to the next repair stop. That was a good engine to pick up. Those are some interesting front-mounted weapons. Look at the engine. Forward, 2 back, 1 forward. Let's have that engine installed instead. Power converter is a good weapon because it kicks you backwards. I think I'm happier with the machine guns at the moment. Doing more damage, and they also cover a wider area. There we go. Try and get to the fix station. Going through an old interstate road at full speed. And this is an old camper. You're in the opposite direction. You drive slow down out of curiosity. Rarely does anyone go west nowadays. The driver explains how running away from a motorcycle gang leader wanted to kill their dog for barking at him. They asked if you would like be purchased set of wheels I have for trade. Need all the scrap. I also need all the scrap, and I don't need wheels. But thank you very much. Fee fighters, 2 hot rods are blocking the road. The voice comes with an impressive sound system says, "We are the Fee fighters, proud protectors of these lands. Kick ass rock band in our spare time. Oh, this is what you seek. You must pay a tribute." Okay, well, let's just go for a battle. This stage, I need all the money I've got. Alright, interesting. So, SMG first. This guy has a plasma cannon on the rear. These plasmas are basically going to do 8 handling damage, so I may as well just forget about handling and just do whatever I like. Let's go cold fusion. That locks out my driver cards, but it allows me to up into 3rd gear. Give it a nice ram. And then again. Takes that one out of the game. And unfortunately there's nothing else I can do, so the indicated ticking means I need to end my turn. It'll take quite a lot of pain from this plasma cannon because all he's going to do is drop down and fire it. Oh, and maybe ram me. We now skid out of control. Hopefully not into the top lane. Okay, let's see. Now what we can do is we can do this. We can sideswipe him. He's going to skid, and now he's going to skid out of the... Oh no, he skidded exactly where I want him to. I'm actually just going to end it there because what should happen now... Bye bye! Plenty of scrap. Can we get a roof mounted weapon? We can. Probably the best thing to go for here. We've now got 2 fights to make it to the fix station, and I don't think I'm going to make it. Though, laser blast for free. Laser blast again. What? Not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's swap some cards. Let's gear shift up. Make space is not going to help me here, and neither is SMG burst, but we only get to replace 1. Bulk or bulk. Okay, so these have got 2 advantages. We can have grip, which means we take less handling damage, and blocking, which means we take less condition damage. And we're probably going to take block. Let's hit this. And gear up. Nothing else here that I can really do that's going to benefit me. So let's just pass the turn to them. See what they do. Actually, no, I'm going to hit the turning point first. Let's come over here. That way we're not... We can't... This guy can't get behind us because he's got direct forward. This one's going to have to at least move into another lane because he's firing diagonals. Okay, no help on the cars that we've drawn. He's going to want to move across into here. He's probably... Oh, he's not going to do anything else. His buddy's probably going to try and sit here and shotgun me. 1 damage. Oh, thankfully I got that Hulk or bulk. Right, so what are we going to do with these guys? Everything I have is forward firing, so... Destruction. Hopefully this means he's going to skid into his buddy. Oh, he's skid out of the map. Even better. Get off my road. Now, what can I do now? Smart move is an option. So let's cold fusion. Can't use my driver cards anymore. And smart move. Unless we draw another card. Unfortunately, he just skid, which was not what I wanted. Actually gives him an advantage now. This could give me a block, I suppose, so let's do this. And move back 1. Block. Skid. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Skid deck helping out at the end there. Collect our scrap. Collect our weapons. Oh. Now, what do we want? What have we got here? I do like the plasma turret, but the plasma turret's not going to help me in this situation. I'm going to take the engine. There, we've got 1 more fight, and then hopefully we can get some repairs. We're going to have 1 behind us and 1 in front. Laser blast you. Get a shift up a gear somehow. It's going to have to be through you. And we're going to lose SMG. Oh, we've got another laser blast. This will end him. Now we just have to worry about this guy in front. So let's smart move and move forward a bit. This will give us some protection. I think just go over to here. May give us enough cover. He's now got to move across the whole road. Oh, he's got the speakers. He's going to hit us with the speakers. Oh, okay. Nice. Let's move just right close next to him. We're going to take some condition damage because he hit us with the speakers. We've got 4 points of condition, but you're not going to live long enough, I hope. So let's see. What do we want to do? What's going to be the best way to take care of you? Gearing up into 3rd would be a good idea. Gives us some handling protection. And we can hit you. Hit you again. We draw some more cards. It's dropped him back a bit. Oh, he's dropped him right in behind us. That's unfortunate for you. Just realised that I have made a mistake. I should have been using this cold fusion, but it's already too late for that. So I'm going to go up into 4th, hit this guy hard, drops him back. He's hopefully going to drop back again, and now we are done. We've got handling and damage defences. He's probably just going to try and hit us. Absorb that. Absorb that. My turn. Oh, better damage from the conditions. Wait. This is going to double. This is going to be 1 hit. So let's Chaos Theory. Oh, he's skidding. Oh, he's off. Bye. That is a slight problem. Is it? I think we have him dead to rights here, so we're going to hammer back. Cold fusion. Make space. Bye bye. What toys do we get now? So we made it to the repair station. Oof, that was a close one. We're going to pay all of our scrap, but we get our health back. Not quite to full, but it's good enough. I've unlocked a lot of stuff recently, so a lot of this is pretty new. It's also makeshift car repair. Sloppy bearded guy approaches you with a grin on his face and madness in his eyes. Death threat contestant, you're lucky to find the very best car mechanic. 50-50 chance. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going straight to a proper mechanic. Thank you very much. Fortunately, I can't get too much repaired because I haven't got that much resourcing. But we get on our way, and we are not going this route because we will both have to take on one of the other contestants and a crap load of fights. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fights this way. 1, 2, let's go this way. We can also stop at the shop and sell everything that we don't want along the way, which will give us plenty of money. Oh, hello. Let's see, what can we do? I'm liking this one. I'm then liking this one. And then we rid of that. Oh, we got a weight transfer. Nice. So we are now geared up slightly. Can I gear up 2 more? Because that would be spot on. Can in fact gear up 2 more. 1 more even. 1 more is doesn't really do much for us. We can hit this guy. Some more protection. This guy again. Get more protection and then end it there. I'm in a car sandwich and it is not tasty. Okay, that was a lot of pain. Fortunately, we're saving on handling at the moment. Right, what do we do to get out of this? Let's laser blast you. Probably not the best decision. Let's hit cold fusion. See if we can't ram our way out of this. Now you may be asking, why did I laser blast the guy behind? That's because we would get to draw more cards off of the one that we just did where we could ram. That actually worked out nicely for us. And I think we're going to be double ramming you. Hopefully. Ah, he braked. Okay, well let's kind of get him out of the way a little bit. Let's end it there. There'll be a little bit of a stress for the other guy to catch up now, which is good. Okay, it could have been worse. That was a good skid. That was an even better skid. Now the next skid, if it could be a down, that would be perfect. Damn. Right. Let's change lanes. Let's swap out the hook back for an SMG shot. He's questionably worse. How do we get to a spot that's probably a very good spot for us? Now, if we move down here, that already rams him because we've moved onto the dirt road. We can hit cold fusion. Let's go with semi-automatic. Skid the wrong way, that is a shame. But we can laser blast him, I suppose. That's probably not a good idea. Okay, let's end it there. Ooh, what's he doing? Okay, we're going for a ram. Sure, okay, so I'm going to put a fifth gear. Let's pump the SMG shot. Should be able to. 1, 2, done. Calm me sound of an engine worry interrupted by the voice that comes. Name's Sally. Me and the boys are tracking down the scorching lions gang that roams this area. A fat bounty on the head. You someone with your arsenal. I am going to pass on that one because I don't have enough health left to do anything. Let's go to the chop shop to make some sales. Let's sell everything that's not installed. And that leaves us with that. A whole load of money. We just need to make it to the next repair bay with that intact. Oh, this is going to be a hard fight. Let's see if we can do something around this one first. Cold fusion. Okay, that works pretty well for him. 9 left, I can do 7. I can't use these cards, so I'm thinking let's try and mess this guy up as much as possible. Right, let's end it here. Hopefully that one goes first with his plasma. He's looking to get ahead, eh? Nope, he's looking to come back. Make your mind up. I'm only going to get one skid, unfortunately. Does put me right in front of him. He's just going to fire, I should think. Yep. Now I could double laser blast to him, which would kill him. Or, what I'm thinking of, gear up. Let's get rid of a make space. Okay, get a missile. That's not bad. Let's hit the cold fusion. And we're going to go backwards as fast as we can. That's fine. I will make the protection more protection, and hopefully now when he hits me with the lasers I'm going to lose my handling. The lasers, plasmas. When he hits me with the plasma I'm going to use my handling, but I shouldn't take any damage except if I crash into the side. Oh look, I'm crashing into the side. And I'm crashing into the side again. What do we do about you now? First of all, missile. Ah, he's too far out of range. These laser blasts aren't helping me much. Change gearing to third, that does not help me either. 2 backwards movements or 2 forwards movements. neither of which helped me. Kind of screwed. Let's try and swap a card. Let's put it into third. Let's get rid of one of these laser blasts. Oh, hook back. That would help slightly. I'm going to lose 3. Hook back you. Okay, that extra card didn't help. Chaos Theory. And I suppose may as well just semi-automatic drop into first. Oh, if he slams up again. Oh, he didn't. Okay, I think I'm dead here. He's just going to plasma. Oh, hasn't plasmid. There's the plasma. If I go up, I'm dead. That's it. Game over.